Today we're tackling something uh, really foundational, mastering your mindset.
Absolutely. We're digging into a conversation from English podcast show, Winning from the Inside Out, specifically between the host, Alex, and a mindset coach named Jordan.
And our mission here, for you listening, is to really pull out the actionable stuff.
Yeah, not just theory. We want you to get a real handle on how you can actually, take control of your thoughts for a more successful life, whatever success means for you personally.
It's interesting, isn't it? We see so many promises of quick fixes everywhere.
Oh, definitely. Get rich quick, get fit fast, find love instantly.
Right. But as Jordan points out, achieving those things without the right inner foundation, it's like, well, his analogy was trying to build a skyscraper on sand.
Exactly. It just won't stand. It looks impressive maybe for a second, but it lacks that core stability.
So what does mastering your mindset actually mean, according to Jordan?
Well, it's about taking active control of your thoughts, building mental discipline.
Resilience too, right?
Yeah.
Bouncing back.
Yes. Resilience, emotional intelligence, sort of understanding and managing your feelings, and staying grounded, focused, positive, especially when things get tough.
Because they will get tough.
Mm.
That's a key point they both made.
It's inevitable. Challenges are part of the deal. Jordan emphasized that it's not about trying to create a life free of problems.
Which is impossible anyway.
Right. It's about building your own strength to handle whatever comes your way. He had that metaphor, being locked in a car.
Yeah, waiting for someone else to unlock it from the outside.
When actually you have the keys the whole time. It really shows how we often look externally for answers.
When the power is internal, it's in our own minds.
So how do we find those keys? How do we actually start the engine? Jordan laid out 3 kind of initial steps.
Okay, what's step one?
Self-awareness, just noticing your own thought patterns.
Like, what are the default settings in your head?
Exactly. Are you prone to negativity? Do you doubt yourself a lot? Make excuses? Jordan said you can't change what you don't even see.
It's like shining a flashlight into those dark corners of your mind, as he put it.
A great image. You have to see the dust bunnies before you can sweep them out.
Okay, so you become aware, then what?
Step 2 is challenging those thoughts. This was crucial. Just because you think something.
Doesn't make it true.
Precisely. He mentioned our brains can be quite dramatic. They tend to amplify things.
That little voice saying, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough.
Yeah, that voice, you need to pause and ask, is that actually objectively true? Or is it just fear talking? Or maybe old programming?
It's learning not to automatically believe everything your brain tells you, especially the negative stuff.
That's a huge shift in power right there, creating that space between the thought and your reaction.
Okay, so awareness, then challenging. What's the third step?
Building a daily practice. He really stressed this. Mindset isn't a one-off fix.
It's like exercise for the brain. You have to keep doing it.
Exactly. And he mentions specific tools, things like meditation, gratitude journaling, visualization.
Practical things. Alex, the host, even shared a personal bit about journaling, didn't he?
Yeah, just 5 minutes in the morning, how it could change his whole day's outlook.
It shows the power of small, consistent actions.
That's the compounding effect Jordan mentioned. Little bits every day add up to way more than one huge effort every now and then. Like investing, but for your mind.
Makes sense. Now, they also talked about some common roadblocks, right? Mindset traps.
Yes, definitely. Things that hold people back. The first big one was the victim mindset.
Ah, the life happens to me feeling.
All right. Instead of seeing it as happening for you, maybe containing a lesson or opportunity, even if it's tough, Jordan said thinking like a victim just gives away your power.
You become passive, just waiting for things outside you to change.
Yeah. Another trap they hit on was perfectionism.
Oh, I think a lot of us can relate to that one. Waiting for the perfect time to start something.
Exactly. Needing everything to be just right before you take the leap. But the perfect time never really arrives, does it?
No, and you just end up stuck, not starting at all.
Leads to paralysis. And the third big trap, comparison.
Especially now with social media, it's so easy to look at others and feel like you're falling short.
Totally. You see these curated highlight reels and compare them to your everyday reality. Jordan said it just steals your joy. His advice was simple. Stay in your lane.
Focus on your own journey, your own progress.
It's so important. These traps often come from just misunderstanding how things work or how much influence we actually have.
And overcoming them means consciously shifting your perspective, which leads to something really powerful Jordan shared.
Yeah, a pivotal shift he experienced personally.
It was about changing the question you ask when facing difficulty, instead of, why is this happening to me?
Asking, what is this teaching me?
That's a game changer, isn't it? It reframes the whole experience.
Completely. Suddenly, a challenge isn't just a punishment, it's a lesson, an opportunity to grow,
It puts you back in the driver's seat looking for the learning.
builds resilience. And that ties into the final point, really. Mindset mastery isn't about achieving some perfect, enlightened state.
It's not a destination you arrive at.
No, it's an ongoing process, continuous improvement. It's about getting better at getting back up when you fall, learning faster from mistakes.
Failing forward, essentially.
Exactly. So, the big takeaway from Alex and Jordan's whole conversation seems pretty clear.
You can chase all the external goals you want.
But if the inner foundation isn't solid, if that mindset isn't strong, sustainable success is going to be really, really difficult.
The inner work enables the outer results.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which brings us to a final thought for you, listening right now. Think about a challenge you faced recently, a setback, maybe something difficult.
Okay. Got one in mind.
Now, instead of just focusing on how hard it was, try asking that question. What potential lesson, what opportunity for growth might you have missed because you were focused only on the difficulties?
It's a powerful question to sit with.
Definitely. So, take these ideas from Alex and Jordan. Start small. Maybe just try to notice your thoughts today.
Challenge one negative thought that pops up. Consider maybe 5 minutes of journaling tomorrow.
You've got the tools inside you already. It's just about starting to use them.